Here we are with the king himself, Scump. Scump, you guys had a little rough start today against Toronto, taking it to the final match, final round. What was going on there?
I said it before, but I think we kind of underestimated them a little bit. Again, we're so worked up for phase that we'll breeze through these other teams, which just isn't going to happen at this level. So we just came out slow, weren't really intense at all, and it showed in our respawn game mode. So good thing we turned it around. I had a pretty sloppy day today, and I think some other people did too. So we're disappointed that we didn't play as well as we could, but coming out with 2 wins, we're still happy.
You and Formal step out that stage, obviously veterans on the team as well. What do you tell the other guys whenever you come off something so close like that?
Good thing we got the win. I mean, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So if we got the loss, things would have been different, but we still got the win at the end of the day, and we just started focusing up on our next series against Minnesota.
RC's mentioned you guys took a couple days off kind of practicing after you came back from London. Do you think that had any effect to you guys stepping in here and kind of starting that slow start?
No, not at all. Our regiment, we were playing 3 scrims a day for 2 weeks straight. So, we took a couple days off, which, it could hurt. But at the same time, we were playing 10s late night, all of us besides Dylan, who I think played the best today. So we've been putting in a lot of hours. I don't think practice was an issue.
Well, you've had a couple different stops this year than you've had before in previous Call of Duty tournaments and series. So how have you been enjoying it going to these new areas, these new spots?
It's kind of cool. We flew in late last night, kind of. I flew in the morning, but I slept all throughout the day because I had to wake up so early. We haven't really got to explore too much, so it's not really any different. We just wake up, come to the event, scrim, warm up, and then play. So haven't really got too much of a Atlanta experience this time around.
Is preparing for the CDL any different than previous years, how you prepared with your team going into these events?
No, not at all. It's the same thing. Just scrim, get the reps in. Hopefully you play well whenever the match comes around. Maybe watching search or trying to counter-strap people, but that's the only thing that we really would do in terms of preparing for a series.
Well, you mentioned FaZe coming in here, kind of the talk of the town. They're on top, but you guys just won in London. Is there pressure there, and why?
I wouldn't say there's pressure. I'd say there's anticipation. We're looking so forward to that match that it's we're kind of looking at these other matches as freebies, and it's hurting our gameplay a little bit. But we're definitely excited to hopefully play against them. People are saying we're 1-2, so it'd only be right that we matched up against them in the final.
Abizi said earlier, you and him kind of have fun going at each other online, teasing each other. What's so cool about Abizi? Why does everybody kind of also have him at the top of the scale on this game?
He's just a really good kid. He likes to talk trash, but it's always in a friendly manner. And he's a really talented player as well, and he shows respect to us who have been playing for a long time. He hasn't been on the scene nearly as long, so for him to come in and be as good as he is, and he's just a humble kid. He's a good kid. So we go back and forth a lot with a lot of different players.
Wow, and I got to ask you, and it seems like no matter where you go, you have fans out there just screaming, yelling for you. Talk to me, how does that feel to continually always have that there for you? What does it do for the team?
It's awesome. It just gives us a sixth man on the stage whenever we know they're on our POV and we're frying. It's it just amps you up a little bit more, gives you a little more energy, a little more intensity. So it's really nice to have that everywhere we go, and we love our fans. So it's a great experience whenever we're on the stage, and again, there's nothing like playing in front of our fans.
Awesome, Scump. Thanks so much for your time.